Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch. Debauch, verb and noun, debaucher, debauchment, to damage something so that it is no longer considered good, to seduce, to corrupt, to sully, to pervert, to make disloyal, bacchanal, drunken revelry, orgy, miasma, noun, miasmata, miasmal, miasmatic, miasmic, miasmically, an unwholesome or oppressive atmosphere, dirty air, or an offensive mist. The decadent party debauched many young adults with its wild atmosphere. The allure of the city's nightlife debauched him, leading him down a path of excess. The influence of violent video games is often criticized for debauching the values of young people. The power and wealth of the corrupt politician debauch his sense of ethics over time. The company's culture of late-night drinking and partying debauched several employees. Her struggle with addiction began when she was debauched at a young age by her peers. His appetite for debauched pleasures knew no bounds, and he sought them relentlessly. Adding too much sugar will debauch the natural flavor of the fruit. The use of artificial ingredients can debauch the authenticity of a traditional recipe. Overcooking the steak will debauch its tenderness and taste. His unscrupulous advice debauched an experienced entrepreneur, leading to financial ruin. The false promises of the scam artist debauched many unsuspecting victims. The cult leader was a skilled debaucher, manipulating vulnerable individuals into abandoning their moral principles. The debauchment of their values by the manipulative cult leader was deeply troubling. The city's air was thick with a miasma of pollution, making it difficult to breathe. The old decaying building exuded a miasma of rot and decay. The miasma of corruption in the government had eroded public trust. The workplace had a miasma of negativity, making it a challenging environment to work in. Early medical theories suggested that miasmas were responsible for the spread of illnesses like cholera. The physician of that time believed that miasma emanating from the patient's wounds could infect others. The miasma of despair that permeated the novel reflected the character's inner turmoil. The painting's dark colors and twisted forms produce a visual miasma of chaos and despair. The city had a history of miasmata from poor waste management, leading to health problems among its inhabitants. The online forum was filled with miasmata of hatred and hostility. The miasmal conditions in the overcrowded prison were deplorable and inhumane. The stagnant water in the swamp produced a miasmatic odor that hung heavily in the air. The old decaying building exuded a miasmic aura of decay and neglect. The miasmically divisive rhetoric in the media was deepening societal divisions.